Trump must go now. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm just gonna post this on Instagram. All right. No, you're good. You're good. How you doing, guys? All right. Let's ask some questions. All right. Hey, we're gonna head out. All right. Let's talk to some people. How you doing, man? I was wondering. I got a YouTube channel. I was wondering if I could interview you. Amazing. All right. So tell me about your sign here.
Well, just a little thing I just got together.
Yeah.
Stole it off the internet.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah.
I follow my leader. He steals, I steal.
Gotcha. And this is like an AI generated image you found
Yeah,
online or
right,
something
the
like that.
Staples had it
Yeah.
printed, that was it. And this
Yeah.
was a little bit more
Oh, what
creative.
does it say? Let's see.
Pedo,
Schindler.
Schindler, yeah.
Okay. Do you think Trump's like Hitler?
Well, yes, I do. Yeah.
How so?
Well, he's a modern day Hitler.
The mic is not working. The mic is not working. Really? Sound isn't working. Okay. What about now, guys? Does it work? Test, test, test. Still nothing? Hello, hello, hello. Your collar mic. Well, I don't have a mic on right now, guys. The hand mic is not. I don't have a hand mic, guys. Here, let's do this. Here. Okay, so how is Trump like Hitler?
Well, he's consolidating power. Very militaristic.
Yeah.
He's not well mentally.
Mhm.
He always kept a copy of Mein Kampf by his bedside, according to his ex-wife.
Trump did?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
And he uses one of his tropes that he always did. Keep telling a lie, make it a big one, but keep
Yeah.
telling it, eventually people will believe it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, 70 million people in this country believed it. And I would suspect that at least 40 million would still vote for him.
So I've heard from a lot of, because I speak to both sides. So how is that possible? Is it better now? Like, here, maybe you say something. Is it better now? I don't have headphones in here.
It might be picking up somebody else's Bluetooth.
Maybe. Noise cancellation is on. This is interesting to me. Noise cancellation is on, but I don't have any other microphone. I can try it like this. In and out. I don't understand. Is it better now? Like, not better. Here, the guy sounds like he's in a well. How could that be? Okay, let's do it. Hey, let's do a little test, my friend. Let's do a little test here. You want to say something and say hello, hello?
Hello, how are you? Live from New York. It's
Good, yes, better, good. That's it, louder now, working, good. It's working.
How
it's
though?
working, great. Technology, great.
Yeah.
Good, yes, yes, so many yeses. Okay, let's see.
Interesting.
Great,
All right.
great.
So I've spoken to both sides, and they say that Trump.
Both sides.
Yeah, I speak to both sides.
There's
in this
actually
country.
another side? I
There's
didn't
actually another
know.
side.
They're
Yeah.
rational? Okay, go ahead.
Well, I don't know if they're rational.
All right.
But I do speak
All
to
right.
them.
All right.
And they said that Hitler put Jews in gas chambers, and Trump hasn't done that. So.
Well, he didn't do it in the beginning. He is building concentration camps all over the country.
Trump is?
Absolutely.
Where?
Didn't you see? All over, there's local communities banding together to try to cancel it, but 8,500 unit prison facilities they're building.
Yeah.
And why do I call them concentration camps?
Yeah.
Because at least when you go to prison, you get due process. These people did not get due process, so they're concentration camps or internment camps.
Yeah. Is he killing them in the camps?
There's a lot of abuse going on.
Gotcha.
I think 30 people so far have died while in custody.
And are you speaking about like alligator Alcatraz and some things like that?
Places like that.
Yeah. I heard from someone, they said, well, alligator Alcatraz has air conditioning and Auschwitz didn't, so how are they similar? It's just one guy told me that.
Well, I think that's a minor problem, whether or not somebody has air conditioning when you're facing.
Yeah.
What you're facing is, I do understand that toilets aren't working in a lot of places. People aren't allowed to go to the bathroom. And again, a lot of it is being blocked because we're not seeing it. Nobody's going in there and filming it. They're not allowed. Maybe you guys can sneak in. You know?
Yeah. Were you at the last two No Kings protests?
Yes, I have. I've been protesting since the mid-'60s.
Yeah. And how's it been going, the efforts? Do you feel that it's making a difference? What does success look like to you? Is it Trump being impeached?
No, I don't believe Trump is going to get impeached. And even if he's going to get impeached, nobody's going to do anything because we are no longer in a democracy. It's not functioning.
Okay.
So
what does success look like to you from the protest?
success, I want to see that 3.5% of the American population, which is about 12 million people, come out. And according to social science, that's the breaking point. That's when, it will show that the population itself is banding together and trying to destroy this regime.
Okay, so 3.5%, you said?
3.5%. That means if today's or the next one is close to 12 million participants nationwide.
Because it is growing. Like how many millions of people are protesting today? I saw something like 3, 4 million?
First time it was 5 million. This time it's 7 million. They're expecting at least 9 million. I think something like 300,000 is going to show up in New York City.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking this is the biggest one that I've been to in New York City so far.
Yeah. I know, people don't check polling as much these days. At least people in my generation, they're checking these prediction markets like Kalshi, and it shows that Marco Rubio and J.D. Vance are neck and neck for the nomination. Which one would you rather
I would never vote for. I never voted for Republican in all my life, and I've been voting since 2000.
Good for you.
I mean, 1970, 1971.
Yeah. But if you couldn't vote for a Democrat, which one would you choose?
I wouldn't vote for any Republican.
Say you had to.
I wouldn't vote for him.
Would you rather?
As far as I'm concerned, they're less than human.
They're less than human, both of them?
They're less than human, yes.
Okay. But this is a hypothetical, though, that you had to choose one or the other.
Well, I wouldn't vote for J.D. Vance under any circumstances.
Okay, so you would vote for Rubio on some circumstances?
No, I wouldn't vote for him either.
Okay, so who's your pick? Is it Newsom?
I like J.D. Pritzker, believe it or not.
Pritzker?
Yeah.
Okay, do you like what he's done with Chicago?
I like what he's done in Chicago, and I like the fact that he's calling for more or less trials and getting after everyone after all this is all over. I don't want to move on. I don't want to do that. I want to make our deficit actually a lot larger. If that makes any sense to you.
To go after the...
Well, no, it's called the toucan of Santa Claus theory. Every time a Republican is elected president, they bust the budget, and then the Democrats have to come in and clean up their act. And in order to do so, the Democrats have to defund the very programs that the base of the Democratic Party likes. And it's called a toucan. Saul Lewinsky wrote it. You can look it up. It's very effective. They do it each and every time they get in office. Okay. So that people say, oh, we've got to move on, we've got to watch the deficit, we can't do anything.
Who do you want to see arrested if Pritzker wins?
I want to see everybody responsible for this calamity to be arrested, or at least taken in front of Congress and investigated.
What are some names you can give off?
Some names I can give off. Just about everyone that's in this administration.
Everyone?
Everyone that's in this administration. They wouldn't be in this administration if they weren't corrupt.
Yeah. Last question. Do you think that we should change the way that a president gets impeached? So I saw also that there's an 80% chance that Trump actually does get impeached. Obviously, you know that after there's impeachment doesn't technically mean he's out of office. The Senate has to agree.
67 senators have to agree.
Do you think that we should change that to make it easier to impeach people like Trump?
No.
So not to change the rules?
No, I believe in democracy. If we get the money out of politics and you don't have people working for major corporations via campaign laws, maybe they will do what the people want to do, but right now they're not. and they haven't done.
Yeah.
We didn't make people accountable after the Civil War. We didn't do it to Nixon after what he did. We didn't do it to George Bush after his fiascos.
Yeah.
I say this time we put our feet down and prevent this from happening again.
So
and
you
put
want
in
to see
safe-
thousands of arrests, would you say?
I want to see people who are responsible, who are enablers, to be accountable.
Gotcha. All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Have a good day. All right, let me see this for a second. All right. How's it going, guys? Okay, is the sound all good now, guys? Sorry about that. It's very weird what happened. Hey, man, what's going on?
Trump must go now!
We saw this guy at Venezuela protest. He's heading off the Refuse Fascism thing. You guys remember him? All right, here we go. Alrighty.
I think we're about to get.
It's open? Oh. I put my glasses in there. I haven't seen them march through the park before, actually. How you doing? I love your sign. I'm doing a YouTube video right now. Is it okay if I interview you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, cool. Can you tell me what your sign says and what brought you here?
I've seen better cabinets at IKEA. For my daughter, she's half Colombian, so I want to show her that I care for everything that's going on for women's rights. So I work for the city, so this is my love letter to her.
Gotcha. Do you feel that Trump is a king?
I think he thinks he's a king.
Yeah.
He's been having years since the 80s acting like a king, and we got to stop it.
Gotcha. What are your least favorite things that Trump has done that you believe that he believes he's a king?
I think the things that he does is he exudes power over the Senate. He controls Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson is a complete puppet. You've seen it in all this stuff. Even the stuff with the shoes that he demands his cabinets to wear the same shoes as this. That's the same thing we saw with, L. Ron Hubbard and Scientology. The same thing we've seen with, Heaven's Gates. They're making him wear their clothing. He's exuding absolute power and demanding absolute compliance.
Gotcha.
That's something you see with cult leaders.
Have you voted blue for most of your life?
I've only voted blue.
Always blue?
Always blue.
And what made you become a Democrat?
My grandfather, who was a Korean War veteran, saw up protesting for 35-hour work weeks. My parents both protested the Vietnam War. My family has fought in American wars since the Civil War, and as an American who has their history written in United States history, I need to stand up to save my country that my family fought and died for.
Yeah. Do you feel that the Democrat Party has changed? One thing I noticed from you is that you have an American flag, and I've been to many of these protests, and I've actually seen less American flags in general, and you being patriotic and on the left, I'm just curious if you've seen it change.
I think I've seen some changes. Like I said, this is an American movement. We have the right to free speech. We have the right to protest. This is our right as Americans, so I have great pride in America. This is our country, not theirs, and we're taking it back.
Yeah, and when you... It's a good sign, isn't it? Yeah. Is there anything that would turn you into a Republican? Like, when I look at... No, nothing?
Nothing. They're covering up a child sex trafficking ring. Those are children being assaulted. We're not exposing criminals while the rest of the world is opening investigations on Epstein. England has the prince. They're investigating him, Lord Mendelsohn. Not a single man, only one woman has been investigated. Something's got to change.
Gotcha. I want your opinion on something I heard at the last protest I was at. It was about open borders, like no ICE. And she said that we should put undocumented immigrants in charge of ICE. What do you think about that plan?
I think it's an interesting concept. It would need debate because, we look at all these different ideas. That's what a debate is. That's what democracy is about. You may not agree with an opinion, but having an open dialogue is how we affect change, not by ignoring it.
Yeah.
We see that throughout the country with the whole trans movement. ignoring it and denying its existence is not how you make change. You make change by having intellectual conversations on both sides and compromise.
Gotcha.
So
On the Republican Party side right now, for 2028, we're seeing like Marco Rubio and J.D. Vance like neck and neck right now for the nomination. Which one would you rather become the Republican nominee?
neither one. Both are equally as corrupt, equally involved in scandals and all this. It's only going to further divulge into this craziness.
If you couldn't vote for a Democrat, which one would you choose?
I probably would do them. I'd write into someone else. I'm not going to cast my vote for someone like that. Either one of those men.
Who is the Democrat Party rallying around? Do you feel that it's Newsom or someone else that you want?
I'm not sure. I feel like there's a lot of candidates out there, like even Senator Mark Kelly, who is a American hero, American patriot, an astronaut who's lived under the spotlight for almost his entire political career. No scandal, stood by his wife, who was a victim of gun violence. So there are a lot of candidates. I think as we get closer to the midterms, we're going to start to see a leader emerge.
Would you like to see someone like Mamdani become president? I know that he can under the Constitution, but someone like him, someone with socialist policies.
I think socialism is a good thing. If you look into the history of socialism in New York, we've actually had a democratic socialist. It was a Republican. It was Mayor LaGuardia. Farrell LaGuardia was one of the greatest mayors in New York City, and their quiet erasing of a man who actually did so much for the people is a shame. There should be movies about this man. This man was a magnanimous socialist, dominated a room he walked into, worked with his enemies, and we got the subway system. He gave New Yorkers an identity that still lives on today. So socialism is a path.
Do you support taxing the rich?
Yes.
And where do you draw the line at rich? Is it $1 million a year? Is it less? What would you say?
If you think about it, there's a thing with greed money. $1 million. If you have $1 million, you can live comfortably. Don't forget, we have people living out in the streets in New York, fighting to stay alive, living in shelters, and even people say that I've seen on the streets say, I don't want to live in a shelter because it's not a way of life.
Yes.
So you have people living in 4 or 5 homes when one New Yorker can't even live in one, doesn't want to go to a shelter because the world that it is horrible. They have to lock up their stuff. So there's a disparity. Why is it only 10% of the world can afford to live comfortably while the rest of us have to struggle to stay alive?
I agree, but you mentioned shelter, and it's interesting, a report that I saw that it's around $81,000 is spent on per homeless resident in New York. Do you feel that there could be some corruption around that? Or
100%. Like I said, I've been inside shelters. With my job, I've seen what looks on the inside. It's almost as bad as a prison. So the fact that people are living in dorms, they're not getting proper nutrition, they're not getting everything. And like I said, I know many people living on the streets who have told me themselves, I don't want to go in a shelter. I'd rather live on the street. I'd rather get a camping thing, and that's not right.
I agree with you. So my thinking was that taxing the rich, what I worry about is if we raise taxes, it doesn't fix corruption like you just saw in the shelters, right? So do you feel that you might actually prefer that we, instead of taxing the rich, we actually fix corruption, or no?
You can do both at the same time. You can have civilian, independent people monitoring these things, looking at ways to fix it. It's really, you have to do both. You can't just stop short at taxing the rich. You have to change from the ground up.
Got it. Thank you. Really brilliant. You're so open-minded, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Somebody else they want to talk to you now.
Oh, sure. Okay. Is it everything? The sound is still good, right? Everything's.
I saw one comment saying no, but that was it. Everyone else is fine.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, how's it going? Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you, sir?
Good. How you doing? So what brings you to the protest?
I just wanted to see what big news for the unemployed today are doing today in New York City.
Yeah. You wanted to see what the other side was thinking? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think that let me ask you guys all a question. Would you want the front door of your home to be locked or unlocked? And why?
Yeah. I want my home to be locked.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think as a nation, we should lock our front door.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, it's great meeting you, man. I'm going to talk to more of these
nice
guys.
to see you again.
Okay. Again?
Yeah, remember at Times Square?
Oh, at the last one. At the Venezuela one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I'll see you around.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.
Stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
Are you going to bring him back so we can have another genocide? Stop the war! We're moving.
That's not rich. That's not rich.
What's... Okay. This is a tax the rich, no ICE, no war, expand democracy, hands off our vote. Gotcha. Hey, I was wondering if I could interview anyone in this organization. Yes. Okay, perfect. You can show this sign and.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about this organization you got.
So this is the Sunrise Movement. I'm a part of Sunrise Brooklyn Tech, but there's also Sunrise NYC, a larger chapter. I'm a high school student in New York. The Sunrise Movement fights for everyone to be able to lead dignified lives. We're here promoting a training for May Day. We want to get as many high schoolers, college students, young people out in the streets as possible striking. May Day, for those who don't know, it's like the International Labor Day that the U.S. has. It's a chance for workers' unions to come out, for them to strike, show demonstrations, and for us to demonstrate our people power and the power that people have together when they come together. This year, May Day is demanding tax the rich, no ICE, no war, and expand democracy, hands off our elections, hands off our vote. So we are here promoting a training for youth to connect across the city tomorrow at the Abrams Art Center, 1 to 4. They can come meet other politically inclined youth. They can get free food, learn more about May Day, learn about our specific plans for May Day, and brainstorm how to get their schools out on May Day and get as many high schoolers as possible out.
Well, you're very well spoken for a high schooler. Do you have teachers that support this effort?
So Sunrise is a 100% youth-driven, student-driven organization. We have an advisor because we have to. She's super awesome. Her name is Mary. But she really just is there to provide us with a room and to be able to discuss. There's no adults that inform our decisions at all. It's 100% youth-led. Our goal is to educate, present people with the facts of the matter, and let them form their own
in the
opinions.
middle of class, like, are you trying to do walkouts where during the school day you walk out and protest against ICE?
Walkouts, and it's not just ICE, but walkouts are a key part of it, but ultimately walkouts are just a means of showing power, getting people out, like getting people introduced into something, but really where the change happens, especially with youth and high schools, is in the education, like presenting people with the facts and getting them to be able to make their own informed decisions.
In the classrooms itself, do you ever discuss ICE?
I mean, so we meet, our club meets after school.
Not in the club,
school.
but I mean in the classes.
Oh, you mean in classes at school?
Yeah.
Teachers, I go to public school, so I don't know how it is at private school, but legally teachers aren't allowed to discuss their political opinions. We have like government classes where people discuss current day events, but they're not allowed to give opinion on it. It has to be 100% factual.
Okay, got it. What are your last question for you is, what do you and your peers want to replace ICE with? I see you say no ICE. Do you think that the border should just be open?
No, but I do 100% believe that there should not be a standing army within our streets killing U.S. citizens. Right now, it is clear that ICE as a group is not serving their intended purpose. ICE is meant to be like a border patrol. They can go into U.S. cities and with reasonable suspicion, warrants, and proper training, they are allowed to deport people, but they're not allowed to kill U.S. citizens without reason. They're not allowed to invade people's homes without a warrant. They're not allowed to kidnap people off the streets. So it is clear that something is seriously wrong with this organization, with the leadership of this organization, and that there needs to be significant reforms, if not a whole teardown and replacement. I believe that our border should not be 100% open, but this is not how it's supposed to be.
Sure. Where do you get your information? Like, is it CNN or Instagram? Or?
CNN, Instagram. I get my information from my teachers, from the classroom, from things I see in the streets, from things I hear on the news, from a wide variety of perspectives. And it's kind of part of what our goal is as a whole, but I take in information from as much as I can, then I formulate my own opinions based off of that. So when I see videos of people dying in the streets, being shot, that informs my opinion heavily, because that's real visual stimulus that is like, oh, this is really happening. I just watched a video of this guy getting shot for like trying to help a woman up and protect her from federal agents, and that seems like some shit that should not be happening in the United States.
Well, I have to say I'm really impressed. When I was in high school, 10 years ago, no one was as well spoken about as you with politics. So thank you. Yeah, keep at it, man. All right.
Where can I find?
My name is Nate Friedman on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
All right, man. See you around. Bye bye. All right. It's amazing, dude. I mean, wow. Alrighty. Where's some crazy signs? Let's see. Hey, how you doing? My name is Nate. I have a YouTube channel. I noticed your sign, and I'm curious about it. Do you mind if I interview you?
Sure.
Okay, cool. What does it say for the audience?
It says, and it's 1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me. I don't give a damn. Next stop is Tehran.
Tehran. So
It's an homage to Country Joe of Country Joe and the Fish, who sang. This is lyrics from the Fixin' to Die rag that he sang at Woodstock against the Vietnam War. It said next stop is Vietnam originally.
Okay.
And he just died last week. So I just thought I'd do this.
Okay. So it's like Tehran, right? That's the
Yeah.
Okay. So are
To
you
make
saying,
it rhyme with Vietnam, I had to put Tehran.
So are you against the war in Iran?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, this is an homage to one of the most prominent anti-Vietnam War protesters.
Gotcha. Do you feel that Trump is a king right now?
He thinks he's king. He's living in a narcissistic universe that's completely divorced from reality at this point.
Yeah.
And he's about to destroy the world economy, if he hasn't already.
What do you think is the best way to deal with this situation that we're in? 'Cause I know we're at protest number 3, and do you feel that it's working?
You know, I almost didn't come out because I almost feel like it's too late. They've already destroyed the essential underpinnings of the global economy, including the fertilizer system, and people are in poor countries are going to starve to death because we've disrupted the flow of fertilizer as well as oil and gas. But I came out because I want as many people to come out as possible. But I feel like really there's very little we can do except what happens in Congress and the courts and the stock market.
You feel like it's kind of a lost cause at this point?
Well, until November, until we can vote all these clowns out, which I think it's going to be a wave election.
Yeah, the midterms. I mean, it looks like all the Kalshi and the prediction markets are saying that Congress is going to become Democrat, and that even the Senate, it's very close to the Democrat to become Senate.
And then the real circles will start up with investigative committees and prosecutors trying to catch, because the corruption of the Trump administration is just stunning.
So what would you like to see when you get the Senate, when you get Congress? What would you like to see from them?
I want to see them start immediately investigating and throwing the blocks to all these sicko thugs. I mean, all these people are the worst people in the whole country. Hegseth, Stephen Miller, all these people are the worst of the worst people, and somehow they managed to take over the government.
Why do you think that Trump won the popular vote?
A lot of people felt desperate enough economically and got misled, and he made shameless promises. He said he was going to lower prices, and enough people are ill-informed enough to have believed him. You know, prices don't go down. People's incomes go up much more than prices go down. Prices only go down in a real economic depression.
Do you feel that Trump voters are like easily manipulated?
I feel like huge numbers of people were easily manipulated in 2024, yes. And it's a real problem for democracy. If we can't have a sufficiently educated populace to make educated decisions, we're going to end up with catastrophes like what we're about to live through.
Gotcha. Okay, and who's your pick for 2028? Who do you want?
I don't know. It's going to be a wide open field. I love AOC to death, but I think
Yeah.
It might be a little early for her to jump in.
Well, she'll be old enough. You know, she's 35 before the election.
She's statutorily old enough, and I totally support her, and I think she's brilliant.
What do you love about AOC?
She's a working class person who managed to jump through the entire Democratic New York City machine and get elected to Congress. And every time she speaks up in a congressional hearing or in public, she makes a ton of sense. She's very articulate. I think she's really got it together.
So you feel that United States needs some socialism?
Oh yeah. Not in the sense that the government should own the means of production, but we need to have social insurance. We need people to have food security and health care and housing and shelter. And these things have to be human rights.
If AOC becomes president, would you like to see people like Ilhan Omar and Bernie Sanders in her cabinet?
Absolutely. All of the above.
All of the above, absolutely. Okay, any message to Trump supporters and Trump?
Down 7th Avenue.
It just really makes me sad that this whole thing happened, and I hope that there's a lot of soul searching that goes on. I suspect that hardly anybody will admit that they voted for him when this is all done.
I voted for him.
Really? Well, we're on a learning curve, aren't we?
We are. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to, tell you that not all. I don't know if you think I'm crazy or they're all crazy, but yeah, I don't know. I'm looking for unity. See if we can unify.
Okay.
Do you think it's possible to unify this country?
I think it's possible to get us back on the right track.
Yeah.
Collectively. Unity is a distant goal at this point, I think. There's so much polarization. There's the whole media environment is such that people live in their little bubbles. They believe what they want to believe because they listen to if they believe in Fox News, they watch Fox News.
Yeah. How do you stay open-minded? Like, which news do you watch?
I graze the whole range of media, from liberal to conservative magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't watch a lot of TV. I'm not on social media. I'm an oldster.
Yeah. So as someone who watches both sides, I do as well. What do you say to the conservative media that's basically saying it's a good thing to close the borders because illegal immigrants can come here, they can commit crimes? Sure, some of them don't commit crimes, but a closed border is necessary for a country. What do you say to that?
I got two things to say about the whole immigration issue.
Yeah.
Number one is, as a matter of physical geography, we have this huge land border with Mexico, which is a country that's very much less wealthy than we are. And people can come across the border and there are jobs waiting for them. It's not political, it's economic, okay?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a large constituency of people who believe in open borders, that we shouldn't have any border control.
I've spoken to a lot of people that say that.
Well, here today, probably.
Yeah.
But what we can't abide is the kind of thuggery that we see going on with ICE, killing citizens and grabbing people out of courthouses when they go to try to follow the law in terms of immigration and asylum procedures that they're been told to follow, instructed to follow.
Yeah.
There's just an excess of viciousness and violence underpinning the whole thing, and it's symbolized by the masked ICE guys who are, smashing into cars, breaking windows, tearing parents away from their children. It's a fucking nightmare. It can't go on.
Okay, so that's one quick game for you. If you couldn't vote for a Democrat, would you prefer J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio? They're kind of neck and neck right now.
No, not going there.
I can't get a single
They're both the worst. They are not going to solve a single problem we have, so I'm not even going to vote.
Yeah. All right, awesome, man. I appreciate your interview. Thank you so much. This is great. The country needs this, right? Yeah. All right, amazing. See you later. Bye-bye.
What are we fighting for?
All right, can I see what folks are saying here about that interview? How was that interview? I thought that was kind of interesting.
That's funny.
Okie dokie. Speak to some more people. I feel like we need to get to the front.
I actually made a sign.
Hey, how you doing? What organization is this? I'm doing interviews for my YouTube channel today. So,
What's your?
my name's Nate Friedman. I'm independent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a right winger or left?
No, neither.
Neither.
I can't make up my mind.
You can't make up your mind, all right.
So, can you tell me what organization this is?
Socialist Equality Party.
Socialist Equality. And what do you guys do?
Well, we fight to build a movement of the working class for build socialism internationally.
Internationally.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And it says no Führers. Is that the idea basically that Trump is like Hitler? Is that what that is alluding to?
Well, I mean, Trump's a fascist.
Yeah.
That's what that alludes to, yeah. There are certain historical parallels. I mean, it's not exact, but yeah. Trump is reviving all the old filth of the 20th century, bringing it forward, including aggressive war that he's waging on Iran right now.
Okay. Who do you think was worse, like Hitler or Trump?
That's not a serious question. I mean,
I'm seeing the comparison so often today, so I was just curious.
Yeah, again, that's not a serious question. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. The reason I asked that is because you can see this guy has a sign, Nuremberg 2.0. Everywhere you look, it's relating Trump to Hitler. Which, if you ask me, it's kind of inciting violence. You know, you call someone Hitler enough times, someone will do something, as they have 3 times. Alright. What is that flag? It's like an ISIS thing? Did you see that like ISIS sign? How you guys doing? I've got a YouTube channel. I'm an independent journalist. I wonder if I could talk to you for a little bit.
Yeah, why not?
Awesome. What brings you here?
Get rid of the autocracy. No kings.
Yeah, awesome. How do we get rid of it?
How do we get rid of it? By organizing the population and voting him out and supporting down ballot candidates who are going to protect the Constitution and going to protect democracy.
Yeah. When you say vote him out, I know according to the Constitution he's got to get out in 2028.
I wouldn't be surprised if he maneuvers it so that there isn't even an election.
Got it.
We have to prevent that.
Okay. And did you go to the previous No Kings protests?
No, my husband. This sign was here, but I wasn't.
Oh, no, I gotcha. Okay.
I went to the first one, not the second one, and this one.
And how do you think the efforts are going? How do you think the protests are
building. It's building. This is the biggest one yet.
Yeah, I know it's millions of people.
Millions of people and more public information about it. You had a lot of bigwigs talking about it on social media and organizing people. You had people explaining why it's worthwhile to get out on the street and participate. So I think it's going to be much bigger than the previous ones.
Gotcha, understood. And do you feel that Trump will see these protests and think twice about running a 3rd term?
No.
What do you think it's for, the protests?
It's for building a movement against autocracy and against the destruction of the Constitution. In Chile, they took them 10 years to get, or is it 10 or 20? It took them 10 years at least to get their dictator out. It takes time, but we'll get him out.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? I'm kind of disappointed as a New Yorker. Like, I'm seeing around the protests, and it seems like there's a lack of diversity here today. That it's mostly people who look like you and I. And I just
It is not for black people, for people of color to get out on the street. They're at risk when they do that. If anybody's going to get arrested here, it's going to be a black person. It is not safe for them, and they don't need to participate. We need to walk in their name.
Gotcha. Okay. Wow. Okay. What do you think about voter ID? Do you think it's racist?
It's 100% a tactic to control the population and prevent people from voting, so that the only votes so that the gerrymandering can work, so that white voters can vote in white Christian males.
Okay, do you think that non-citizens should be able to vote?
No.
No. Okay.
Of course not.
I know that. Do you think that there's a lot of undocumented immigrants here?
They're not voting. They're not asking to vote.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that a lot of Schumer has said that we should give them amnesty. Do you support that?
Amnesty means that they could stay here without being deported.
Yes.
A pathway to citizenship.
Yeah.
A pathway to citizenship.
Okay.
That's what we should give.
My last question for you, he said something interesting, which is that you've got to walk in their name for black people. Do you feel that that could be considered racist, that you're speaking for them, or no?
I'm responding to what people have said on social media, that we can do safely because of our privilege what they shouldn't do, and I don't think it's
So if there was a
racist.
black person protesting right here, would the police just come and arrest them?
I would support that person and protect them.
Gotcha. Wonderful. And where do you get your news?
My what?
Where do you get your news?
Oh yeah, I get it on Instagram, Vis Bihar, under the desk news.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
Under the desk
I
news.
haven't seen it. gotta watch it.
I don't do YouTube as much as I do Instagram, which I wish I didn't do Instagram.
Yeah.
But I do have my sources there, trusted sources.
Yeah.
And she is one, and Aaron Parnas is also very good.
Yeah.
And there's others. Heather Cox Richardson does a daily summary of what's going on.
Have you been voting blue most of your life?
I voted blue in the womb.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah.
If you had to vote for a Republican, J.D. Vance or Rubio, which one would you pick if you had to?
I would slit my throat.
Really?
Yeah. There's neither one of them is better than the other. They're both the bottom of the barrel.
So you would take your own life instead of voting for one of them, too?
I just hope that nature catches up with me if that's what. I'll never have to vote Republican.
And what do you do?
I'm a retired doctor.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Medical care in this country is racist and racially slanted, and it's unaffordable to many people, and it needs to be revised and changed, and I work on that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Nate. Thank you,
Nate
guys.
Friedman.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Bless you. Bye-bye. Yeah, I have security. Okay, I think that was the most insane interview I've ever. I do not think I've had a more insane interview than that. That is, wow. Can I ask you, is the quality okay and sound, everything all right? Yeah? I was double checking. Okay. Yeah? Okay. Cool. All right, so let's see where we're at here. So this is Professional Staff Congress, PSC SUNY. Hi, can I ask you what organization this is? PSC SUNY, that's the college,
CUNY.
right? CUNY,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's the
Okay.
University.
Is it teachers coming together?
It is staff, adjuncts,
Professors?
professors,
as
yep.
well? Gotcha. All right.
Students, everybody.
Are you guys professors?
I am not.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you. Alrighty. So professors are coming out to protest. Gotta grade the homework instead. All right. All right. So it's kind of quiet actually. It's interesting. It's not as loud as last time. Okay, I gotta talk to you about this sign, sir. This is too good. It's a funny sign. Can I ask you about it?
I'm just holding it up.
Do you want to do an interview or no?
No, not really.
Oh, good. Thank you. Of course.
I appreciate your work.
Oh, thank you.
I know, yeah.
Are you just strolling by?
Yeah, I'm just taking pictures. There's some really interesting signs.
Yeah, you think it's like a big...
This one is kind of interesting because it's got Free America from Israel.
Yeah.
And it's got a picture of...
Epstein.
Yeah, so it's like kind of, a little bit tangential.
Yeah, there's a lot of different causes here today.
Well, I saw like a big Palestinian flag,
Yeah,
it's quite
every
interesting.
protest is a Palestine protest.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
didn't know
why
that?
not?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm a big fan of your work.
Thank you.
Great to meet you. Can I take a selfie?
Sure.
Yeah. Oops. also like it's like really interesting. It's really interesting to see just the influence of the mainstream media in terms of causing anxiety and civil unrest and almost like mass mental illness, I would say. It's very concerning.
Yeah,
And
well, I think a lot of people don't know that people like you exist in New York.
Yeah.
You're quieter, literally.
But if you're like bombarded constantly with little tidbits, it's kind of like and that's your only source of information. It's kind of a natural human response to react like this.
I think so too. Yeah, if you keep getting told the same thing hundreds of times, like I've seen that Trump is Hitler thousands of times here. Eventually, you're gonna believe it. Right?
And I think you've made the point. Well, like if there was actually sort of a monarchy, protesting would not be allowed. But that thought process doesn't really.
Yeah.
I don't know. The reaction doesn't really work.
Nice to meet you.
I mean, obviously they don't mean kings in other countries, right? Because like the UK has a king, Thailand has a king that people adored. There's a few other countries where the king is really respected. So there's probably some exceptions if you wanted to nitpick or something.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Anyway, do you mind if
Nice to
I
meet you.
stay behind? I kind of want to watch.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. That's a pretty big flag. What's going on, man? You got the biggest flag here. You got the biggest flag here. Talk to me about it. My name is Nate. I'm a YouTuber.
How's it going, man? Good?
Yeah.
Well, I made this maybe like half a year ago.
Yeah.
I'm a sculptor, local sculptor here in New York City. And this is part of my art practice. And it says, no immigrants equals to no America. Basically, this is a tribute to the flag that said a man was lynched yesterday in the 1940s. That was hung here in Harlem. So this is a flag, that's paying homage to that.
Yeah.
And speaking to the actuality events that's been happening, with ICE.
Yes.
And now, I don't know, spreading across the Middle East and everything.
No immigrants, no America. I can tell you, I'm actually the child of an immigrant father who came here legally, and I've always kind of tried to understand, do you see that there a difference between undocumented immigrants and immigrants? Do you find there to be a difference?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think, I think a lot of it has to do with privilege too. Some can afford to come here legally, some can't. And the ones that can't, they try to do their best, to try to get some paperwork and something that they can actually stay and do work visas and whatnot. But I think a lot of it, people are trying to do their best under their circumstances.
I talked to a woman from Colombia at a Venezuela protest. She had come here legally, and she said, she had to wait years. She had to file all the paperwork, and she was seeing that those 4-star hotels with undocumented immigrants were there, and she was feeling like, well, they cut the line. I had to wait. What would you say to her?
Well, I mean, that's tough. Everyone it's a tough situation to be put in. I can't imagine the level of stress too, being brand new over here and trying to basically survive. I'm from Venezuela myself.
Okay.
But I was born here, but raised in Venezuela. And so, I do have a lot of, empathy for my Venezuelan and Colombian brothers as well, because the circumstances have been very difficult abroad, for a long time. And so I think we collectively have to make decisions and kind of protest too for better immigration reforms and whatnot, things that work for everyone.
Yeah. Do you feel that immigration under the Biden administration worked out well?
I mean, I think that's tough to say. I think it's not just Biden, but I think it's both parties that need to really come together and come up with a reform that works for not just for the two parties, but for the people, for everyone else.
What do you think would be a good strategy? How do we fix immigration?
Well, I mean, I'm far from a politician.
Oh, well, you got some ideas.
So,
we all got ideas.
But I think it's I think being respectful about the due processes of everyone. If you're legal, if you're non, and I think that's a good start.
Yeah, but if you have, let's say, 20 million people who are here illegally, how do you resolve it? Do you make them citizens? Do you deport them? Do you do nothing? Like, what would you suggest?
I mean, I think there's already like a process that has been in place for a while, and a lot of that, the whole test that people have to do to become citizens and whatnot, not overstaying their visas if they do come legally. I think there's like multiple ways to really make it where it resonates for the person who's applying. Those 20 million people, and the folks that are coming next, and for the government too, so everyone has like a fair share of what's happening.
Do you feel like it would be a good strategy to let undocumented people run ICE?
Undocumented people to run ICE? No, absolutely not. I don't think ICE has I don't think it has a place in this.
Oh, we should
just
get rid of it entirely.
I mean, I don't think you can treat people like that. Non-citizens and citizens, and people who are here, in the process of.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's the way you do things. That's for sure.
Okay. I guess part of the things that I'm asking out here is just trying to figure out, like, we've made immigrants and illegal immigrants the same term as immigrants, and I'm just trying to see, how people feel about that. It's kind of confusing, right?
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's deliberate as well.
It's deliberate.
Yeah, I think
but
so.
But that's what you're doing with the flag, right?
Well, I mean, I think somewhat like we're all, like you and I, for example. Like, I mean, we're all, especially here where we are right now in New York City, we're all somewhat like immigrants, right?
Right. Of people who came here legally.
Well, some that legally, and I mean, maybe some that didn't and, became legal.
Yeah.
You have the Marco Rubio case. Didn't his, grandfather or so was illegal for like a while? I mean, he's Cuban descent too, so I think there's a lot of precedent studies that we can kind of tag onto and continue the history.
I get what you're saying. All right, man. Thank you. It's nice to speak to you.
Likewise. Sorry about the
No, do your thing. I like it. It's a big one. You're making a statement, no doubt. All right. Seeing some different marshals here. Hi, how you doing? I'm a marshal. How do they join?
I'm working now.
What is the pay? What is the pay? You're working. What are we working? You gotta hide it, but you can't. Can I ask you a question?
No, I'm working.
You're working. Working. We know, but we want to know what BC Craig. It's so nice to see you again. It's been so long. Actually, it hasn't. It's been about a month. Are you gonna work on your Columbia class at all? Like, are you work on the lesson plan? BC Craig. I've seen BC Craig at, the last 6 or 7 protests. She's a teacher at Columbia, and she does this thing whenever I come. She fakes points to play to escort the protesters out. Okay, so we'll see what they're working on later. Hey, how you doing? Okay. No, thank you. Yeah, of course. All right, we're like ICE right now going into a Home Depot. I just feel running out. Hi.
We're on 7th Avenue.
How you doing? Sorry, I was curious. For people that want to get into marshaling for a protest like this, how can they do it?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? How did you get into it?
Okay.
Are you working right now? You're working. How do you marshal? Like, what's working? Like, I got your bike here, but what are the instructions?
Can you find somebody else to talk to, please?
I would love to talk to you. My name is Nate Friedman. What's your name? Don't touch mine.
What outlet are you with?
What outlet am I with? I'm with Nate Friedman. So what are you doing out here?
I'm not going to talk to you right now. Thank you.
And how come? You're not doing anything else. So. Here, let's come over here.
Okay. So she's working. Now she's gonna text the group chat that I'm here. Oh, take a photo of me. All right, if you use code Nate25 at Kalshi, you can get 25% off, $25 off, excuse me. All right, I think she took a little video of that. So get that out there. Hi, how's it doing? Hi, how much are these?
$3.
$3? Okay, cool. Where are you from? I'm just doing interviews. What, Ecuador? Cool. When did you come to America?
No hablas inglés.
No English? Amazing. So have you sold a lot of candies today?
Sí,
A lot, right?
candy.
Yeah, it's a good day to sell. A lot of people. Okay, from Ecuador. Okay, awesome. Bye-bye. So you see that a lot in New York City. Folks that came here, if you ask them when they come to America, they'll say 2 or 3 years ago they've come here illegally, and the system didn't work. They're selling candies on the street because when they were let in, people didn't actually take care of them. The government, for a year they were put in the 4-star hotels, and then after the 4-star hotels, there wasn't a system actually in place. So now they're selling candies out on the street. You'll often see them with the child behind them as well. It's very sad. What's going on with the cops? Where are the cops?
They blocked 7th Avenue for us, which is great.
Yeah.
But we just had too many people and it reached critical mass.
It's a good problem.
So we had to take Broadway. So now we're sending everybody down Broadway. And the fronts of the march are pretty even at the moment. And everybody's going to meet up at 47th Street on 7th Avenue and continue
So
down
we're
30.
walking down
30
7th right now.
No.
No.
We're walking down both 7th and Broadway because we are that big.
We're that big.
We are that big.
How much bigger than last time? No Kings
We
2.
don't know until the aerial photos come in and they have some sort of
Oh, that's how we
calculation
count? That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
It's not through signups or anything like that because not everybody signs up.
I mean, people sign up and they don't come. People come and they don't sign up. So that's not very accurate. I know the signups were much, much bigger than last time
Yeah.
because we asked for 100 extra marshals than we had last No Kings. So it's
100 extra marshals. And what is the work to be a marshal?
Sure. We just help direct traffic or we help keep people safe. We just volunteer to steer the masses just to help.
And do you work with police? Because I thought it's police's job to do traffic. So then I understand it's a special circumstance.
On the type of march. If a march is permitted, the police really do help out. But sometimes we have smaller marches that we marshal where we didn't ask for a permit. And so we handle the traffic ourselves.
Yeah.
It really depends. This march is big and it is permitted. So we do have police helping us out today. But we always want to act as a buffer between our community
No,
and
she's
police.
speaking with me. We're having a good time.
I'm
We
working.
need her.
Thanks
She
so
needs
much.
you. What's going on? Let's see why she needs you. Let's see.
Please head down Broadway. And
No,
join the march. We
no,
appreciate you.
we're to join you. Well, she doesn't need you anymore all of a sudden. She needed her, and now she doesn't need her. Oh, I can't. All right, let's see. She's working. Gosh. What do you guys notice about this crowd? Okay. I want to get to the other side. Thought that sign was for me. So wait a second. The message went, you got the text from her. All right. Here we go again, right? This isn't what you want to be doing on No Kings, is it? You came prepared. You got the mask and the glasses. What does your hat say? Can I see what it says? Want to show the camera? Can I see that? No guns, no phones. No phones? You have a phone right now. What are you talking about? Look at this. Her hat says no phones. Your hat actually say no. Why? You have a phone and your hat says no phones. What are you doing? What? Okay, all right. I already have security today, so you're all right? Okay, so there you guys can see in live time how it works. So you speak to one of these marshals, they text, say he's here, they send one of their coworkers after me. This amazing statement here. Hi, this is a very interesting statement. Can I ask you about it? It's very interesting.
Yes, of course.
Let's do it. So
all right.
what's going on here?
So we're trillionaires for Trump. We are advocating for the interests of our class, the plutocrat class.
Yeah.
We believe things are going just fine. We don't understand what all you people are so mad about. And we thought that it would be good to have advocates for the most underrepresented people on earth, the very, very, very rich.
Okay, got it. Are there any actual do we have trillionaires?
Well, none of that are declared, but there's plenty rolling around.
Who are some of those people who haven't declared?
Oh, well, you wouldn't know their names. I mean, the true trillionaires stay in the shadows. It's publicity is good to not is bad, but we thought that our voices needed to be heard here, given all these hoi polloi running around.
So you can see that she's trying to stop the interview. This woman's trying to stop our interview.
Okay.
How do you feel about that, with this woman trying to stop our interview? Like, we're just talking.
It's fine. I mean, I don't really care. I'm wealthy as hell, and it doesn't really matter.
You can say it.
Yes. We're gonna move?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Hey, come here.
All right.
Can you tell me, last question, do you think that we should have some socialism in this country?
I mean, obviously not. I'm a trillionaire.
Miss, come here.
Okay, so my security's gonna deal with the sign here. See, it's getting a little messy here. You can see, here, you just film this interaction. You can see what's going on here.
No, I'm just asking.
That was really aggressive.
It wasn't aggressive. I'm just asking you to stop.
Okay, if you can just stop harassing us and following us, it'd be great.
You're harassing us. You want to get
Okay. All right. Word. All right, let's keep doing interviews. Why are you doing this? It's just like, it's not going to accomplish anything.
Why are you doing this? For what?
They look so worried. They're like, oh no, he's going to do interviews. He's going to speak to people. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's
I have a YouTube channel. Can I interview you?
Miss.
Not interested. Thank you, though.
Is it because of this woman with this sign here?
Right, wait,
No, I'm not trying to touch you. I'm just saying, why are you doing
Okay.
You actually hit me with the sign. You know it.
Please stop touching me.
But you hit me with
Please
the
stop
sign.
touching me.
Okay.
Is it too early to say that I love you?
I don't have my Ray-Bans to film it because they were working with the sound. Okay, so she's gonna follow us the whole time. Whatever.
Tina, hi, Tina.
Let's see. Step 2. Okay, so this is the back. All right, we got the clown here. Yeah. Do you want to speak to a right-wing troll?
Hey there, keep on.
Okay. She's doing a good job. She is preventing some interviews.
Let's keep going.
Great work, guys.
It's really congested here. Let's keep going, folks. Really congested here. Keep on moving, folks. It's really congested.
You can even take this.
Really
There you go.
congested. You can always do an interview later. Really congested, folks.
Okay. Where is she? Following us, following us. Okay, let's find some people. We already have someone following us.
We're all good. We're all good.
We are good?
Yeah,
Well, you're following us. I don't know how good you.
just keeping an eye on things.
You're keeping an eye on things.
My name's Diane. What's
No,
your
no, I
name?
said keeping an eye on what? You don't need to keep an eye on us.
I just want to make sure that everyone's got the space that they need. That's all.
What space?
You're the one who's taking a space away from us.
Crowded area. We just want to make sure that there is access for
You are
everybody.
taking space away from us by
Oh, no,
following us.
no,
You're
not
saying
at
you're
all.
making sure everyone has space and you're following us.
Well, I just want to make sure that all the marchers can get through.
Yeah?
Yep, absolutely.
Are they giving you body cameras out too? The budget got increased, I see.
Oh, well, you know,
Yeah?
we roll with the times.
Let me just ask you, how do you feel about how Soros gives to Indivisible, which gives to you, How do you feel about that?
That
A
would
billionaire is funding this protest. How do you feel about it?
I don't know. How do you feel about it?
I feel it's kind of hypocritical, right? Because you were against billionaires.
I know
How do you feel about it?
so many different things.
You want to say one of them? You want to say one of them?
I don't know. There are so many topics. What's your favorite topic in all of them?
So I was seeing in Rise and Resist, because you're part of Rise and Resist, right?
Oh, that's a complicated question.
So this is a new tactic, by the way, guys. The way that they do it, so they always ask another question. They teach them that in their meeting notes that I've read through. You're doing good. You're doing exactly what they told you to do. I got to give you credit for that.
How did you get your training? Because you're really very good. I mean,
Thank you. I've worked very hard.
Do you have journalism training?
I actually don't have. I didn't study journalism in college.
Where'd you go to school?
I'm self-taught. I went to UMass Amherst.
Oh my God, you're kidding. So
Where did you go to school for protesting?
You don't. Wait. What did you study at U of Mass?
Psychology.
Oh my
So I know all about what's going on in your head.
Wow. So what do you think drives people into protesting today?
I like how you're taking me out of the protest. You're amazing. I like this. I mean, at least you're doing what you're told to, right? So you're Karen.
Oh no.
Oh my God, it's Karen.
I'm not told.
What's up?
I'm not told to do anything.
You're not told to do anything?
No.
Yeah, but exactly in the Rise and Resist meeting notes, it literally says to do this.
But tell me, studying psychology at Amherst.
Yeah.
What was the course that made the biggest impression on you?
The biggest impression on me?
Yeah.
That's a good question, honestly.
Because I took psychology.
You did?
Yeah.
What was your favorite class? I like neurology. It was interesting.
Oh wow. You know, I have. Oh God, how to explain the relationship?
This is good. You're stalling. Great. Where are we walking? We're gonna get lunch together.
You want to? You like?
You want lunch together?
You like pizza?
Let's get lunch together. I want to get into the mind of a paid protester.
Let's do it. I'm not paid, by the way.
Oh right.
Just for the record.
Yes, of course.
So, where should we?
We
Would
want
you
to
like
get pizza.
to go?
How about we go one of these here? Get a little sit down for lunch,
Well,
and you can tell me all about your job.
let's go up to the hot dog cart. Do you like dirty hot dogs?
Do I like dirty? No, those hot dogs are not for me. I don't like the hot dogs. I feel like they're kind of overrated. No.
Depends. Well, let's check it out and see what's going on.
Okay.
So, a good friend of mine, her daughter is doing graduate work, and she's studying the frontal lobe for decision making, which I think is an incredible thing to study because you're a student of psychology and of human nature, and it's all about what compels people to make decisions. Like, what compelled you to come out today?
I can tell you what compelled me to. You ready for this? Yeah. Okay. So there are millions of people out here, right? Such as yourself. Well, across the country, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. I think. Oh, let's do this. Let's cross over. There's a better part over here.
You know of a good place to eat?
Actually, we could go into the mall and eat.
I don't want to go to the mall. I want to sit outside. It's a nice day out for protesting.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. So let's go.
Cross over. It's a little
Let's cross
quiet
over.
here.
But so why I came out here today was because I'm seeing millions of people call Trump a king, but I'm not sure how he's a king, so I'm here to find out.
Well, how would you define a king?
How would I define a king? Like a tyrant, someone who goes after his critics.
I actually don't like crowds.
You don't like crowds? You're in the wrong line of work, my friend.
I know. So, okay, let's get back to your explanation about kings. Oh, so sorry.
Don't worry about it. You've been pushing me all day.
No, we've been pushing each other, both in conversation and out on the streets, right?
Okay, can we? Are you sure you're allowed to do this for work? You're allowed to go out of the protest?
It's a free country. That's why we're.
It is a free country, but we also have to do work when we're working.
And it's so. What defines a king in your mind? I'm talking about that frontal lobe decision-making thing.
Yeah. You can talk normally too. You don't have to talk to me like I'm an idiot.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm the idiot, not you.
Yeah.
You're the one who's a psych major, so I have to educate myself. So what defines tyranny in your terms? And how do you feel that people have agency about whether they feel that they're being tyrannized? I guess is the phrase I'm looking for. Tyrannized. Or tyrannide, or what would be a good verb form for tyranny?
I don't tyrannical, I think.
Do you
Tyrannical
think that's
leader?
a verb form or an adjective form?
I don't know if I want to talk about verbs and adjectives. I don't know if I'm kind of over it.
Let's get this back to the topic.
Let's get to the topic at hand. So you believe Trump is a king, yeah?
Well, I believe that
How is that not yes when you're literally working to say that?
I'm out here as a volunteer. I'm not paid, first of all. And I mean, people, when they're really riled up, regardless of what their politics is, they talk in metaphors and broad brushes and stuff like that. So, is Trump a king? Well, no, he's not a king.
He's not a king, but the protest is called No Kings.
Well, that's kind of a rhetorical device,
Okay.
I mean, people have their jam. Now, be careful.
So this is just it's just a marketing thing.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
I gotta Bill Soros for that.
Well, he's got more money than I've got.
You can get a photo, but we're walking with this protester over here.
Yeah. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
Okay, we have to light now because we are starting to
Yeah.
open this to traffic again, so I don't.
Okay.
want to forget.
All right. So the No King of a marketing thing.
No. Wait.
Whoa.
Let's slow that up.
Yep.
Every movement has its metaphors. I mean, when you think of Trump, what do you think? I mean, when you think of President Trump?
Yeah.
What is the image of his presidency that comes to your mind?
Yeah.
I mean, we talked an awful lot about No Kings. I think we all know what that's all about.
We all know what it's about?
When you picture Donald Trump as a president, what is the picture of that?
I don't know. I see a billionaire that run for president because he didn't like the way the country was heading.
Okay, so if you could ask him one question or ask Donald Trump to change one thing, what would it be?
To change one thing?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I would say to ban masks at protests.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's to the moment. How do you feel about what he's done regarding Iran? That's a really hot topic with a lot of people.
First of all, I love this because I'm usually the one asking questions, so it's a nice breath of fresh air.
Everyone needs a day of rest, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. So I saw a country that was chanting death to America for decades.
Yeah.
And I saw a man who took action against it.
Yeah.
What did you see?
Well, he did take action. That is for sure. There is no denying that. But I think the amazing thing about this country in this day is that there is so much variety around this. It's like everyone could say, well, I see a man and he took an action, and we would all agree on that. And that is the beauty of small d democracy. Where it gets a little noisy is that people will have different opinions about what that action meant to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, unfortunately, I think people might be getting a little bit tired of this conversation. I don't know. How do you feel? Do you feel like there's something that you want to share? Last minute thing?
What are your thoughts about what you're going to do for the rest of the day?
The rest of the day, I'm going to get a slice of pizza and edit the YouTube video.
Where do you like to have pizza? Favorite place?
I'm really bummed that Mimi's is so far up on the Upper West, but
No, that really sucks.
you like Mimi's?
But
All right, you should try out Mimi's. It's good. All right, see you later. Okay. All right. I guess we can. Here, I can give you it back to you here. That was an interesting conversation. Alright. I would be really sad if she keeps following us after that conversation because I really feel like that was a heart-to-heart. But I'm afraid she's gonna just keep doing it. Honestly, this No Kings one is not as crazy as the second one, I will say. In terms of numbers, I don't know, I think it's because it's cold. So you can walk in front of me, I would say, because I'm gonna talk to some of these folks here. All right. wondering if I could interview you.
Sure. Where are you from?
Amazing. I am from Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right wing troll?
No, I'm not a right wing troll. Oh no. Oh, can I just talk to you? My name is Nate. My name's Nate. I'm a journalist, and I was just wondering if I could interview you really quick.
Okay.
There's a lot of
You're a
stuff going
journalist.
on.
What publication do you represent?
I gotta just show you guys what's going on right
What's
now.
going on?
So I am literally being surrounded by these people that are trying to speak for you. Do you see this? She's trying to talk to you. You don't know this person, do you?
I don't know anybody.
You don't know anybody. And yet all of these people surrounding us are telling you to stop talking to me.
Why is that? Why are they telling me that?
I think it's really disrespectful because, we agreed to have a conversation. I spoke to a woman earlier that said...
She's a lawyer, you said?
No, I spoke to a woman earlier.
I'm sorry, okay.
That said, we're here because it's too dangerous for black people to come here. Because if they come here, they'll get arrested. We're marching for them. How do you feel about that?
Oh, who said it's too dangerous for black people to be here? The lady you said, is she black?
No, she was a white older woman.
I mean, I think it can be dangerous for anybody, especially someone like me with disabilities. I would say there's more danger maybe for young people or people with disabilities or other disenfranchised people. I won't say necessarily because I'm black, but yeah, black people and other people of color are historically targeted at certain events. Okay. But I feel there's strength in numbers as well.
But do you feel like that she's speaking for you? She's saying that we're here because black people can't be here. That it's too dangerous for them to be here. Do you feel in danger right now?
I don't feel in danger right now at all. No, not at all. And some of my friends I'm here with today are white, are black and non-black, and I feel safe. I feel safe personally, regardless of my color or gender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel personally.
Yeah.
I'm not a monolith. I can't speak for all black people. I speak for myself at the end of the day.
How do you feel about a woman like that saying that though?
I mean, that might be her experience, but again, black people are not all monoliths, just like all females are not the same, all whites, all men, like everyone's an individual. Like we all bleed red on the inside. So I can't just say, oh, because I'm black. I mean, if I'm feeling safe, I'm gonna leave. But I personally feel safe here right now, this moment, as a person of color. That's how I feel personally about myself, regardless of my skin color or my gender.
Yeah, honestly for me, like in my case, if I saw someone say like, oh, we're here because Jewish people would be unsafe here, I'll be like, what the fuck?
You identify as Jewish?
I don't identify as Jewish, I am Jewish.
Okay, I'm 5% Jewish on my dad's side.
Okay.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mishpucha.
You asked me if I identify as Jewish?
I mean, because you mentioned Jewish people, so I thought you might. I'm 5% Jewish on my dad's side.
Yeah. No,
so I identify.
You're very nice. I've never been asked in 28 years if I identify as Jewish.
I just use that terminology.
Yeah. Did you always use that terminology?
Identify as?
Yeah.
No, only in the last few years because I've been taught as an educator that's like the politically correct thing to do. When you look at somebody, you just can't assume, oh, you're male, you're female, like, or you can't assume where someone's from. So I do ask people, do you identify as this or that? Just to be politically correct, especially as a teacher these last 20 years.
Look, can I tell you something?
Oh, sure.
I think it's kind of sad that you're such a nice woman and they're making you speak this way as identified. Do you want to speak like that? Like, it's kind of a pain in the ass, right?
Well, it kind of is. Like, I mean, in 2026 as an educator, I hate that I have to tell people I'm female. Like, it should be obvious. But sadly these days it's not,
Right.
Like, I shouldn't have, and I will purposely say, in my work emails, I don't put she, her. Like, if you don't know that my pronoun is a miss, then that's on you. I mean, that's how I feel.
I agree.
Yeah.
So, but you do it anyway, or do you put the she, her?
No, not at all. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's unnecessary. Me personally.
All right, look, I think a lot of people, conservatives, will see this protest and think that everyone's happy to use those pronouns, but you're not happy to use it.
I mean, my pronouns are she and her, but what I'm saying is, in my email.
So you're saying your pronouns are, like, you still think about, like, your pronouns. Did you think about it before 3 years ago, what your pronouns were?
I'm sorry?
Did you think about what your pronouns were 3 years ago?
Not at all. I only thought about them as I'm teaching English to my students, Prior to 3 years ago, pronouns were like when I taught an English class. Okay. Now it's like my identity.
You're awesome. Do you think Trump is a king?
No, not at all. He's a loser.
Okay, what brings you out here today? I'm just wondering if you might be conservative, actually.
No, I'm actually, I identify as independent, but I lean Democrat. So I'm actually here with Paul's AI NYC. Paul's AI has chapters all over the country and in other countries. We're not anti-AI, but we're the opposite. We use AI, but we tell big AI companies, especially Silicon Valley, and we're telling our politicians, hey, don't stop AI altogether, but put a pause until we have regulations in place. Because right now we have AI tools that are telling people to harm themselves. Some of these AI tools have told people to take their lives, and they've acted on that. So I'm not against AI, and I use AI quite a bit actually in my personal life and professional life. But the whole purpose of Pause AI is for us to work with stakeholders such as our politicians, our big AI execs, say, hey, before you roll this technology to the masses, make sure it's safe, make sure it's transparent. Because as we speak, we now have a surveillance state. In China already, they're using their AI to surveil everybody, and they're doing that here in America, where it's going to become a police state soon.
Yeah.
You have these AI tools and companies surveilling our online presence without online activities without consent, surveillance the public without consent, using it to scan our passports. There's no privacy anymore in this country, and AI is making privacy like almost a thing of the past.
Okay, what makes you lean Democrat?
Historically, in my home, and I hate to say this, but identifying as predominantly black or African American, historically, my people have voted historically Democrat for the last 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, even beyond being identified as 90% black or African American, I just feel that in many cases, the Democratic Party reflects a lot of my values. Not all my values, but many of them, especially when it comes to like equal opportunity, more access to education, more access to people of color and other disenfranchised people over the years in America. But to answer your question, for the last 20 years, I do vote Democrat in all elections, but I do identify verbally as independent.
Identify verbally as independent. Okay. So if it were Newsom against Rubio or Vance, which one would you prefer, Rubio or Vance, as an independent?
Oh, jeez. Neither.
Okay, I'm hearing that a lot. Neither. So right now they are neck and neck. Like in the prediction markets, like Kalshi, they're neck and neck. So if you had to vote for either one, which one would you choose?
Rubio or Vance?
Yeah.
Maybe Marco Rubio, because isn't he the son of immigrants?
Yeah.
And he speaks Spanish. I speak Spanish as well, so I might give him a little more grace because he's, comes from immigrants. But I am, as of late, not on the fact that he's on a Trump train. I've lost a lot of respect for Rubio.
Okay.
And he's like pro-ICE.
So you're against Trump. So can you name me I don't know, 3 things that you really dislike about Trump?
The fact that he invaded Iran, and granted, it is a very dangerous, very extremist regime over there in Iran, but I feel it's wrong for him to invade the country, I feel, without just cause, and now he's trying to pull out of the war, and the cabinet saying, hey, not so fast, you just can't get up like that. So I think the war in Iran was unwarranted. I also feel that him illegally invading Venezuela to kidnap President Maduro and his wife is definitely unacceptable. That was an invasion. I'm definitely against the fact that he's, what also alarms me is that the UN or US recently voted, I think, in a UN election that they feel that slavery is not a human evil. So that really bothers me as well.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I just find you very interesting. I feel that you're more nuanced, I
try.
Yeah, you try. Okay, anything, what would make you a Republican? What would push you to be a Republican?
What are you doing?
Probably nothing. Well, I don't think it's ever going to happen.
She has as much right.
But I think the only way I would ever be Republican, which is not going to happen in this life, I would basically.
Can we take a pause for a second? Do you see what's happening behind us? So there are many. There's 4 protesters that are with vests. They're trying. They vote for the same party you do.
What's going on?
Okay, they vote for the same party you do, and they're trying to prevent us talking. Do you find that I'm
This is not a communist country.
Yeah, right. Do you find that I'm unfriendly? Do you find that there's anything?
You're very approachable.
Yeah. But yet we're surrounded by people, right?
Yeah, that's a little invasive.
Yeah.
Man, this is a free country. You can do this in Russia. You can't do this here in America.
What do you think about it? Here, let's ask her. Right? So what do you think about what she said to you? She just said that she votes blue, yeah? She's on your side, and she wants you to stop doing this. All right, so what
extreme.
Yeah, what would push you to, what the fuck is this? Whoa! I got a little close.
Are you wearing a red hat because you're Republican?
It's interesting. I'm wearing a red hat, but did MAGA turn red hats into a sign of whatever? I just bought this hat because I needed to be warm for one protest, and it was on the way.
Are you Republican, Democrat?
I did vote for Trump.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you're on the red team. All right.
Yeah. Do you want to ask me anything about that?
So I want to ask you your other question. Why would I ever? The only thing that would make me. Now, granted, I am Christian. That's my religion. So I would say that a lot of MAGA people, a lot of Republicans do identify as Christian, evangelical. That might be the only way that I would quote unquote, because I know a lot of Republicans are pro pro-life and pro-Christian, whereas a lot of Democrats are like pro-choice. Like I am anti-abortion, so that's one thing I don't like about the Dems. They believe in like pro-choice, you know, like killing children, you know, in the room. I do disagree with that. I do kind of disagree with like separation of church and state. No, think about it. As of the 1950s or 60s, prayers were taken out of school. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying religion should rule the government. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is when you took prayer out of school 60 years ago, what has been replaced by it? Boys being able to use girls' bathrooms, girls being able to use boys' bathrooms, and now children killing each other, gun violence in schools for the last 30 years. That's what happens when you take God out of school. Now you can't even talk about God or religion in schools, but you can bring guns into school. Now you can have girls using boys' bathrooms and boys using girls' bathrooms. That really bothers me. So that's what happens when you take God out of schools. That's my opinion.
Are you a Democrat that identifies as conservative?
I would say I'm not completely conservative. Like I would say I'm moderate. I'm moderate liberal. Like I don't go to any extreme side. I'm not extreme Democrat, extreme liberal, progressive. I'd say I'm in the middle. I'm moderate.
Okay.
Moderate, independent.
You said you're against abortion?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I've never been pregnant. I'm pro-life.
You know that Democrat politicians have talked about abortion up until the very last second. Like Tim Walz has spoken about that and signed a bill for that.
I'm familiar with that. I mean, I've never been pregnant, so I can't put myself. I'm never going to tell women to not get an abortion because that's not my right per se. But I'm still pro-life. I mean, I've never been pregnant, to be honest. I mean,
but you're pro-life, but the issue is not important enough for you to vote Republican.
I mean, what I'm voting, I'm divided. I do believe in reproductive rights. So let's say, God forbid, I got knocked up by the wrong guy. You know, I wouldn't want to carry his child. But at the same time, I don't believe the child should suffer. Would I have the baby? There's a chance I probably would, but I've never been, the car's coming. I've never been in that predicament where, let's go. Luckily I've never been in that situation where I've been pregnant, you know, out of wedlock. That's never happened to me. I've never born a child in my life. So I can't, you know, I can't really judge women because I know family members and friends. A family member who I won't name, who's doing very well and successful now in her life, her 40s and married with kids, but at 17 she did get pregnant and she did have an abortion. Now that's still, now that bothers me to this day 30 years later, but that was her choice. Now granted, she was a teenage girl. I kind of get it. You know, she's in high school. Last year high school had a full scholarship to college, and then she got pregnant. So she had an abortion. Maybe it made more sense at that time because she was a 17-year-old girl in high school. But she's 37 or 27, say, okay, you need to keep that baby, even if you and the guy didn't work out. Yeah. So anyway, it's complicated.
I have to mention this. This guy right here, you see this guy behind me? This guy tried to follow me home from a protest, okay? I recognize him with the glasses and the mask.
Sure
yeah, I'm going to I'm 100% sure. My security noticed me. Yeah, you want to respond? What do you say? How much money they pay me? You can look at how much money they pay me on YouTube, on Social Blade. How much money do they pay you? Say it to my face.
Well, it's none of their business what you get paid. It's none of their business. So, but I do have to get going.
Okay. That's sad. I really like talking to you.
What's your name?
Awesome. My name is Nate.
What organization are you with, Nate? I'm Vic.
You
said you're from Boston.
Yeah, I'm independent. I'm from Boston.
Oh, you came down here for the No Kings protest?
No, I live in New York. Yeah, I lived here the last 5 years.
Okay, well, you're from Boston. That's cool.
Yeah.
I live in the area now. I'm originally from South Jersey and Philly.
Yeah.
So I'm like half Philly cheesesteak, half Jersey Shore.
I've been reading the chat while we've been speaking, and everyone has said that you're.
On YouTube?
Yeah, everyone has said that you're wonderful and that we love you. And
Are this your crew? Your people?
This is camerawoman and my security. Yes.
Nice, awesome. Okay.
All right. Well.
Do you have like a following YouTube or Instagram or something?
Yeah, you can look me up at Nate Friedman if you would like.
Let me look that up.
Yeah.
Are you on IG or LinkedIn?
I got to get my LinkedIn game going, but I'm on Instagram.
Shoot. Oh my God, where's my phone so I can put this on my phone? All right, Nate Friedman.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Can you do me a favor, actually?
What,
if you watch one of my videos, like watch any of them, can you send me a message on how you think about one of my videos? Very curious. You're like kind of in the middle, and I'm just like very curious to see what someone like you would think.
I'm gonna send your number. Oh damn it! I'm gonna just text it to myself. So you're not on.
That's a good method.
Are you on Facebook or not really?
I am on Facebook actually.
All right, I'll find you on Facebook.
But let's do YouTube because you see my full videos on YouTube.
Okay, let me go to YouTube.
YouTube is what I really do.
Okay, yeah. I watch YouTube quite a bit. Okay, so you're Nate Friedman, N-A-T Friedman.
Yep. F-R-I-E-D-M-A-N.
It got really cold out. Here you are. Oh, you're at the top of the list. You're popular. You're YouTube famous. This is you?
Yeah.
Wow, you have a lot of followers.
I'm working on it.
Wow. When did you start your channel?
About a year and a half ago.
Okay, I'm going to start following you.
Awesome.
I'm a
We'd
little
love to have
cold,
you.
guys. I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
walking.
you do your thing.
Nice meeting you.
All right, bye-bye.
So will this be on YouTube?
Yep, we're actually live streaming right now.
Wow. Nice meeting you, Nate. Nate Pumpkin. Nice meeting you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye. That was the most pleasant conversation I've ever had on the street, by far. I will always remember that conversation. That's like, gosh, that's what this country used to feel like 10 years ago, or maybe more, 15. Where you used to, do you guys remember you used to have conversations like that? There was nuance, you know? Like, oh, I think this, I think that. I don't know. I miss it. You know? I know I was younger, guys. I know. I was like 16, 15 years ago, whatever. Actually, whatever. But you get the idea. Like, I was in high school. I was pretty into politics at the time. But right when Trump was running, like 2015, I was the only person in my class that was actively disliking him. And everyone was against me. It was pretty awkward. I was a student body president, and everyone was against me. And it was my first look at, like, what was to come. And now the last 10 years have been so intolerant. It's been just like in high school where everyone just stopped being friends, stopped having conversations. It's just when Trump came in, he broke a lot of people's brains, but he didn't break hers. So we're going to head out now, guys. It was an absolute pleasure to be doing this live stream with you guys. Check out NateFriedmanShow.com/Friedman Files. We're uploading one file a month. Check out Kalshi. Use code Nate25, guys, to support the channel. Those two things are really the best, absolute best ways to support the channel. And we're going to be boots on the ground much more often. So I'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Bye for now.